Woking. Hello, Graeme.
Hi.
Graeme.
I got a funny story for you.
I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. When I was chauffeuring, okay, I had to pick up Richard Branson, this huge, global, famous, billionaire airline, going to be a spaceship man and all that.
Spaceship
Okay?
man. Yeah.
So he says to me, right, I had to pick him up from Heathrow, and then I drove him all over London doing these little meetings. And then he says to me, can you lend me any money?
What?
He did. He said, can you lend me any money? Have you got any money? I said, yeah. He says, oh, lend me a fiver. And I thought, blimey, this bloke's got 2 billion quid. What do you want my fiver for? Someone gave him his fiver. He says, I need to get some papers and a Coke and Mars bar. He says, stop at the next garage. So I stopped at this garage. I was just about to get out and ask him what he wants. He said, no, you stay there. And he got out of the car, and he walked right across the forecourt, and you know, like these newspaper racks in the front of the garages, he picked up about 4 papers, walked in, took some Coke, crisps, and he stood in line, and he was 10th in line. And it was the Esso garage before you get onto the M4. And if you park on the forecourt, you can see all the people lining up to go to the cashier. And he was about 10th in line. There were people in front of him, and there were people joining because it was very busy. And all you could see was people staring and pointing, going, hey, I think that's Branson.
Yeah.
Branson. It's Branson.
That must be awful. Just to think about that just for a second, just imagine every time that you leave your house, regardless of what state you're in, whether you're picking your nose at the time or you've got like toilet paper hanging out the back of your trousers, no matter what you look like, people are going to be gawping at your every move. Exactly.
And I was shocked. First of all, I was shocked because he wanted my money.
Yeah.
And secondly, he wanted to do it himself.
Huh.
Which was odd. But it was the fact that he is so famous and so rich. He just wanted to do something so normal. So all I did was drive him around. He just got out of the car, stayed around, had a meeting for 15 minutes, half an hour, and got back in the car and drove off somewhere else.
Well, now, the question that everybody wants to know is, did you get your fiver back?
Yeah. Well, when I got back to his house in Oxford, he gave me 60 quid. So I made a £55 profit.
Well, there you are. See, I would have done that too. If a really rich person wants to borrow money from me, they can any time they like.
Yeah. Well, I was expecting at least 100.
Maybe he only had that much in the house, Graeme.
Yeah, he doesn't carry any money. It's a regular thing, I was told.
Right. Well, yeah, money means nothing to somebody, especially a fiver. I mean, if I was Richard Branson, I wouldn't carry any money either.
I've met loads of other famous people, but that was the only occasion where I was surprised, because I was expecting to do all the duties, including getting the Mars bar. But no.
What's extraordinary is that you can get 4 or 5 newspapers, a packet of crisps and a Mars bar and a Coke, all for a fiver. Yeah,
well, exactly. Well, he just left them in the car, including the half-eaten Mars bar.
Right. Stick it on eBay, Graeme.
I could do.
All right, thanks a lot, mate.